Hi brothers, I just wanted to show you how you can include extra information for the weekend meeting. For example, if you right click on the schedule and click view source, you can see what it looks like to begin with. Here in the labels section, you can see that we have a label called hospitality, and if we scroll down towards the bottom into the public talk section here, which is there, you can see where the hospitality entry is. So how do we display this information? Well, the first thing to do is to bring up the user application data folder. On Windows 10 you can just click in the box at the bottom and type %appdata % and click enter. This brings up the folder. You double click meeting schedule assistant and then scroll down. Here is the public talks one that we've been using. That was one that I prepared earlier. We'll delete that. So what we do is we copy the template file, right click copy, and then right click paste, and we just adjust the file name. We keep the first bit the same and we change the end bit as required with hospitality. Because we've copied one of the original template files, we must right click our duplicate, go to properties and switch off read only. Okay, so we've got that done. Now we can open this new template in a text editor. I use Notepad++, which is freely available, but you could use just Notepad. We open this file, I'll make it a bit bigger for you. The main thing is don't panic. If we go up to the search and do find and put in public talk, I think that will do. Match case, find next. So that's the first instance. Then find next again, and that takes us to the second instance. If we scroll down in here, we can see that it has this line here. It might sound a bit daunting, but if you follow these instructions you should be okay. So if we scroll down, we miss the first one, home talk, we miss the second one, away talk, and we're interested in this last one, so it's right at the end of the document. What we want to do is extend this to include the hospitality. Now what I suggest to do this is, this represents a row on your schedule. The TR tag is the row, the TD tag is the cell. So we have one row with two cells, the first being the conductor, the second being the reader, and you can see that if we just look back in here. One row, the conductor cell and the reader cell. So we need a second row. It will have to have two cells, and we only want to use the first one and include the hospitality label and the hospitality value. So how do we do that? Well, let's begin by adding the new row. So we have that's how you add a new row. You've got TR and /TR, and we need our cell, two cells inside it. I suggest we just copy the first one there, copy, and put it inside. For the second one, for now, we can just make it empty like that. Okay, so for the first one, what do we need to do? Well, simply let's change the label to hospitality, and let's change the value to hospitality, and we save our document. No more changes required. If we now go back into here and select our new schedule, as you can see, it now displays at the bottom. Or we could include other information as needed. We could merge this together if we wanted to. So let me just show you that now. How would you do that? Let's go back into here. This time, if that's what we want to do, let's get rid of that empty cell, and up here let's just add something to the end. Col span equals 2. Let's hit save. This is when we find it doesn't work. Right click, refresh, doesn't work. My fault, me bad. If we come back in, I think we have to put the quotes. Save. Refresh. There it works. You can see now that line has gone. Why might you want to do that? Well, you may want to do a background colour for that whole row. That's your choice. So if you want to merge the cells, just put that extra bit of text in. If you don't want to merge the cells, just keep it as I've shown you. And you get the 2. Of course, that shows here without the cell because I forgot to reinstate the empty cell, like so. Put that back in, do a refresh, you get your extra row. So that's how you add the additional cells onto the report so that you can include hospitality for the weekend. Sorry if I haven't explained it very well, but I hope you find it beneficial. Thank you, brothers.